Hey, this is Russ. You know, it's that time of year to be thankful. Now, you might be looking at this and say, what do we got to be thankful for? Look at all the problems we've had in this world. Look at my knee. Look at the problems there. Yeah, okay, let's talk about some of that, okay? 2020 was a tough year. We still got another month or so left of it. So many people feel there's not much to be thankful for, but I will tell you I have a lot to be thankful for. Okay, so I wanted to spend this time to tell you some of the things I'm thankful for. Now, I'm sure I will be missing a lot, but some of these things are highlights to me, okay? So you might be wondering, with everything happening, why are you so thankful? Let's look at the knee. I think that's the first thing people think about when they think about me. Why would you be thankful? I mean, you went through a whole year of pain. It's been 14 months now. What are you thankful for? Well, let me tell you this. I made a video about who should I sue for my knee. If you haven't watched that video, you should watch that video. No, I'm not suing anybody for my knee. This is not the problem of my doctor. It's not the problem of my physical therapist. It's my own body not reacting the way I had hoped it would react with the knee. So, yeah, that's nobody's fault but my own body's fault. Okay. But let me tell you this. I am thankful for what my doctor did for me. I know that he did the best that he could. I've been with him a long time. I think I'm over 16 years now as a patient with him. You know, I had 2 knees scoped out for torn meniscuses, and then we had the left knee totally replaced. I had 2 MUAs with him. we're an old hat, right? We've been in the operating room a lot together, and we'll probably do it again when that right knee finally ends up giving out and I have to do it again. So yeah, I trust him. I wouldn't go in there if I didn't, right? So I'm thankful for him. I'm thankful for my physical therapists. Okay, these guys did a lot. They did it the best they could. They inflicted lots of pain, which I'm sure I don't know if they like doing that to me, but I'm sure they had fun doing it to me because I'm always joking with them before they go and make me scream in pain, okay? But I am thankful for them because they did do a lot for me. I'm also thankful for the people at Jazz, okay? Because they worked with me after everything was pretty much stopped for me, okay? When the COVID-19 hit and I had to stop physical therapy, they reached out and said, "How are you doing?" And that's when they gave me back my Jazz units, and they're not charging me for it. Now, I am doing a little bit of work for them, just to be upfront with you. I am helping them test out some modifications that they've been doing to the unit. And I'm giving them feedback as to how I feel about that. I'm giving them some data as well. Some things, I don't know if it's public knowledge of what they're doing at this point, but I'll just tell you that I've been giving them some information, and that's in exchange for the use of the units. Okay, so I'm thankful for them, and I've gotten to know these guys there because, you know, we communicate every single week, sometimes a couple times a week, and good people there. Really, they seem to care a lot about doing the right thing and getting a good product out there. So I'm thankful for them, and I'm thankful for you guys. Quite frankly, you viewers, you subscribers, okay? In a time when it was difficult for me and I didn't know how I was going to deal with this thing, making these videos have really been therapeutic for me, okay? And, I don't know what your personal beliefs are, but I had seriously thought, why has God put me into this situation? that's really, that really kind of felt that. I says, why? Why me? And the more I thought about it, I said, maybe I had to go through all this. Maybe I had to get through all this pain and suffering and things just so that I could help others. And I've heard from a number of you through the comments on my videos, from emails, that these videos are helpful to you. Now, believe it or not, that really makes my day. It does. Because when I see that, I'm not just out there talking to myself on this video, and there's others who are benefiting from what's happening with me, and that they can relate to that, that's huge for me. I'm very thankful for you guys, really. If you weren't out there watching, I wouldn't be making these, it's probably as much as I do make them, and yeah, that's a huge thing for me, and I think that if you guys didn't respond and tell me things like this about your situations and how maybe these videos are helpful for you, I wouldn't have done it this long. Quite frankly, I would have gone off and done other things, maybe make more music videos or whatever I feel like doing. But I will tell you, and I think I've been very nervous about where the channel was going to go. I says, once my knee is done with and it's okay, is there anything else left to talk about? Is the channel going to just fall apart at that point? But I'm seeing that no, there's things to talk about, and there's things that maybe I repeat a little bit, but there's a lot of new guys coming on board now, and so it's good for them to hear that stuff. So yeah, we're going to keep going with this knee replacement thing. But I did feel bad for those who were with me before the knee replacement, and they're probably wondering, why am I subscribed to this knee replacement channel? Well, you're subscribed because I do the other stuff too, right? It's not all just knee. We do have other things besides knee, but there's going to be a major focus on knee replacement going forward. So if you're a knee replacement guy, you can rejoice, and for those who are not, you can rejoice that you don't have the knee replacement, right? Just stick with me. You'll hear my music videos and other things, and we'll do some cooks. Oh, by the way, we're talking about cooks. Let me show you real quickly my turkey. Now you might be wondering, why is there a turkey, and this video is even coming out before Thanksgiving? Okay, well, let me tell you this story. Okay, I mentioned in the last video that I got to go on a diet, and so I eat a lot of chicken and pulled pork, and I still eat a lot of meat, okay, and I do a lot of smoking. So anyways, these turkeys go on sale, and you get a discount on them if you buy at least $25 or more for groceries, something like that, right? So my wife and I, it's just my wife and I in our home at this point, and we struggle to even come up with $25 for our groceries. We don't spend a lot on groceries, really. We eat, we don't eat extravagant stuff. We eat very basic things, and so we said, they got turkeys on sale now, so let's. And you're planning on doing a pulled pork thing, so why don't you buy the pulled pork? Oh, that's worth X amount of money. So when you add it all up, we had to buy the turkey, all right? Unfortunately, we bought it so early that, when we stuck it in the refrigerator, it started to thaw. So when it thawed out, I says, well, I guess I got to brine it. So I stuck it in, a bag and brined it. And so then it sat there, and I said, it's not going to make it till Thursday. I'm going to have to cook this thing now. So today I cooked a turkey. I smoked it. All right, let me digress a little bit. Let me tell you a little bit about how I smoked this turkey in case you're still getting ready to cook something. Here's how I did it, okay? I put it in my middle-sized smoker, which is the 18.5-inch Weber Smoky Mountain. And I've done this in the past before, so this is not new to me, okay? And smoking a turkey is not slow and low in heat. It's hot and fast, okay? So I pumped that thing up to 350 degrees by putting a lot of charcoal in there. I didn't do what is called the minion method. If you know what that is, you know what I'm talking about. But otherwise, I just threw the charcoal in there, the lit charcoal on top of the lit charcoal, and let it rip. I opened up all the vents, and we were hitting at least 350 to 355 degrees, okay, which is what I wanted. And so I put the water pan in there with no water, okay? So the water usually helps regulate the temperatures and stuff like that. And I didn't want it to drop in temp, but I didn't want direct coals underneath the turkey. So I put the water pan in there with no water. I put the turkey on top of that for top grate, okay? And literally didn't do anything. That's all you do for smoking a turkey, Okay, stuck it in there. Make sure the temperature stayed about 350 degrees. It was a 14.5-pound turkey. Took 3 hours. Okay, I use monitoring with monitoring probes on the ThermalWorks smoke unit. Actually, I have 2 of those units. So I checked the temperature in both sides of the breasts. Okay, and I cooked that thing until that thing hit 157 degrees, and then I took it off the smoker, because when it rests, the internal temperature continues to keep rising. Okay, and I used the ThermalWorks ThermaPen Mark IV. Okay, it's like an ad for them, but it's not. And I checked the temperature, and it had hit 167 degrees internal temperature for the breast when it was finally finished. And you want about 165. So really, it was perfect. All right. I will tell you that this turkey I made was the best turkey I have ever smoked. All right. Very moist, very good on every part of it. Dark meat, white meat, everything. All right. So that's my turkey, and it's early because I had to cook it early because it was starting to go if I don't. All right. So Thanksgiving is a little early for us. As again, it's just my wife and me, so it's no big deal. Okay. Let's go back to our thankful things. Okay. So I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for having everything for this channel. Okay. Now, I did also want to mention that several people reached out to me to be included in our videos that talk about how you are doing. Okay. And I think I will probably start that series starting next week. Okay. So a couple of you guys have given me some information about your needs, and I will share them with you guys, but we won't tell you who they are. Okay, we'll give them a patient number. But we'll follow along to see how they're doing. I think one of them's already done with it, but it has a good story, so I'll relay that story to you too. Anyways, that's what I'm thankful for. And the 2020 situation, all right, we all have issues with that, whether you are pro, staying away from people or not. That's your own personal feelings on it, and I will respect you for whichever way you decide to go with that. Okay, but it has locked us all down, and I will tell you, I've been locked down for 14 months. I only go out to buy stuff at Costco and at the food stores. That is it. I don't see anybody. Well, okay, physical therapists, but I'm done with them too, right? I've been away from them for at least 6 months or more. Well, it's been actually more like 8 months I've been away from them. I went back and saw them though. Okay, so really, other than these people, I haven't seen anybody, really. And yeah, I felt kind of bad for myself. Like I said, I don't see anyone. I mean, and you think about it, I was teaching digital photography for years. I've had over 12,000 students. Think about how many people I see normally during that time. Okay, over 12,000 students. Come on. Down to just your physical therapists and the people you happen to see as you're in the grocery store. That is it. So yeah, I feel locked down more than anybody else. I've been locked down before this pandemic. Okay, but I see a purpose in all this, and that's making these videos for you guys. So anyways, I just wanted to say thank you so much for this year and for sticking with me. And hopefully we'll make better and more videos that'll be useful for you. Okay. Thank you too for all your comments, and it really means a lot to me. Okay. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, do all those things. I will talk to you guys next time.